Your Olympic hero has arrived. It's true, it's true.
Okay, so that's actually going to be the last time you see that intro, because at the start of next year, which will be the next time I upload a video that's going to have an intro, I don't know, maybe I'll throw an intro on tomorrow night's video. I don't think I will, though, because it's probably going to be a long enough video as it is. But next year, which will technically be tomorrow, since it is after midnight now, I'll be using the new intro, which I've already debuted on my second channel, Team Redeye. Because new year, new intro, right? But also, I will be doing a new channel trailer next year. I always do at least one channel trailer a year, typically quite a few more than that. I'm also going to probably be updating the channel description again, so keep an eye out for those things. But the talk about next year will be for tomorrow night's video, because in 24 hours from now I will be uploading my New Year video. My end-of-year video, wrapping up all of 2020, and that's going to be a controversial and divisive one, simply due to the fact that this is a controversial and divisive year. So when I do that tomorrow, I will be recapping the events of the year as they have unfolded, both with myself, the channel, and the world. Obviously, there's a lot of controversial things that are very divisive and very, argumentative that happened this year. So tomorrow's video is going to be a bit over the top. Just be aware of that. But tonight, I just wanted to say goodbye to Classic Halo, specifically the Classic Halo online servers. After 13 years of the Halo 3 server being up, it's being taken down. Halo Reach has been up for 9 years, and that's coming down. And then Halo 4... When the fuck did Halo 4 come out? It's been at least up for, 6 or 7 years. So, yeah, they're shutting down all the classic Halo servers. Halo 1 and 2 already had their Xbox servers shut down. I don't know if that means they're going to be shutting down the PC servers for those. I don't think they can, because I think those are private servers. So I think those would be fine. But I can't say for certain. And with Halo Online, I don't even know if that's still up. I haven't checked that in at least a year or two. Since my last stream of it. But those servers are going down. I don't know if they have already gone down. I haven't checked. But simply due to the fact that the Master Chief Collection has all those games on it, they're shutting down the matchmaking servers that have been up for 13 years, at least in the case of Halo 3. And it's sad. It's very sad. I understand why it's happening. I guess we're lucky they've been up as long as they have. But I mean, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty World at War, all of those still have their servers up, I think. So why does Halo have to shut theirs down now? I mean, granted, like I said, they've had them up for a while, so, I mean, I guess it's inevitable. All good things must come to an end. And realistically, I'm sure the population's pretty low on them, because I haven't played, the actual disc of Halo 3 or Halo Reach in at least a year. I have played Master Chief Collection within this year, and I've played, Halo 5 a little bit within this year, because the matchmaking on Halo 5 is okay, despite the fact that the campaign is utter trash. But it's sad to see it go, but that's not the only thing that's going. After today, because, again, it's after midnight, so at the end of today, so 24 hours from now, give or take, we're also going to be seeing the end of Adobe Flash Player, which is a much bigger thing, in my opinion, than the Halo things, right? Adobe Flash Player is a key part of the internet that has been there for at least a decade and a half. And it's sad to see it go, too. There's lots of Newgrounds games and stuff that... The Newgrounds games I actually think will still be okay, because Newgrounds developed their own player called the Newgrounds Player to, I think, still play those. I haven't checked. I haven't actually been on Newgrounds in a minute, which is why you haven't seen me do another Newgrounds adult game review, because I haven't been on Newgrounds in a minute. I do plan to do some more again eventually, but no promises on that as to when. with the Flash Newground games, and Newgrounds has been moving away from Flash anyway since they announced it. Like, Newgrounds doesn't have, like, their new games typically are made using other things. But, Newgrounds did come up with a workaround, where you just have to install the Newgrounds player add-on to your browser. But I hope other sites like, the Wayback Machine and other archive sites have done similar things. Because without Flash, very many archives will not work. There's a lot of websites that you need Flash in order to experience the way the sites were all those years ago. And, Internet archives are a very important thing because I think chronicling the history of it is part of what makes the Internet so fascinating. So hopefully we don't see the end of Internet archival. Hopefully we can go back and hopefully they have some sort of their own player too, but I am concerned about that. That's definitely something I've been thinking about. And I'm sure there's going to be some sites that have been abandoned that are just fucked because they obviously haven't developed a player if they're just like sites that are still up that haven't really been, maintained as well as some others. So those things are going away. But like I said, tomorrow I will be doing, after midnight, I will be doing my end-of-year video. It's going to encompass the year as a whole, which means it's going to be controversial, and I'm going to talk about some very opinionated, divisive things. So if you don't want that, I suggest not tuning in tomorrow. I'll try to give fair warning before I get into that stuff. But, yeah, for today, I'm just sad to see, classic Halo and Flash player go. Obviously, you can still play the classic Halo games solo and local and all that, but to see the matchmaking servers just go kaput is kind of sad. I wonder if that means they're going to be shutting down custom games. I wonder if that applies. I don't know. If not, then at least we could still theoretically do that. But yeah, I have a couple of videos I've been wanting to work on. I know I've been kind of light on content the last couple of weeks. Or have I? I don't know. It's only been a couple of days since I uploaded. I act like I've been gone for a while. I fucking haven't. I uploaded like 2 Berserk videos just within the last week. So what the fuck am I talking about? But I kind of have been lighter on content, at least the more heavily edited content. It's mostly been like redeye raws and gameplay and stuff, right? But since you stuck around to the end of this video, I'll just give you brief little things that are in the works. I'm going to be doing a video on what Go Nagai mangas I think deserve an English release. It's going to be a top 10 video if I can think of 10. If not, it'll probably be a top 5 or top whatever. Next up, I'll be doing an overanalyzing on the Devilman timeline. And these are not in any particular order and no promises on exactly when they're coming out, but soon. I got a Discs in Depth that I started working on forever ago for Red vs. Blue. But there's a lot of content on those DVDs, so that's taken a while. And I've only recorded this stuff for Season 1, and I own 16 seasons? Yeah, so that's going to take a minute. But I'm also going to do a Discs in Depth on the Cleveland show. That'll actually probably go up first, because there's only 4 DVDs, or 4 seasons of that. And that's simply because I've had a couple of different people request that I do Discs in Depth on the Cleveland show. There will be another collection update in the next little while. I'm still waiting on some things to arrive. I will be showing the Christmas stuff once again, at least the stuff that wasn't in the update prior to the Christmas video. However, it will just be the Christmas DVDs. I will not include the books or the chocolate and stuff. And speaking of chocolate and stuff, I do have another snack review that I am working on behind the scenes involving, that chocolate I got for Christmas, involving some spicy ramen, involving the one-chip challenge, and zombie Skittles, and a few other things I've already recorded. So, with the snack reviews, I recorded in chunks because I don't do all of those things in one, especially with the spicier stuff, because that would give me serious shits. But yeah, hope you've all had a great one. I will talk to you again in 24 hours. Possibly more if I have more to say. Or possibly sooner if I have another video to put up before. But yeah, toodles.
That's it from us at the Office of Naval Intelligence Section 2. Over and out.
One little sniff of pussy and you lose it.